So do you also use BigCommerce to sell your products online? Then this video can be really helpful for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to capture orders from BigCommerce to Google Sheets automatically. So like you, I also use BigCommerce to sell my products online, and now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new order from BigCommerce, I want to add the order details in my Google Sheets. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between BigCommerce and Google Sheets, and we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between BigCommerce and Google Sheets. So to do this, I'm going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, using which we're going to create this connection. But before we move on further and create this connection, I'll show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance because we have experts in this. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. Let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect and create this connection without wasting any more time. We have two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free and you're going to get hundreds of hours free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on this button which says sign in. And once I click on this sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connect account, and to get started, I'm going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want to try it and test it setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm going to use this new one, so let's head towards the select of the new one. Now for the workflow name, I'm going to enter the name of my workflow, which is capture orders from BigCommerce to Google Sheets automatically. Now for the folder, I'm going to select the folder in which I want to save my workflow. So on my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I have already created in which I save my workflows. So if you also want to create a new folder, you can go towards this create new folder button and create your own. I have already created many, so I'm going to save my workflow in one of these only and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. Let's click on this add trigger, and now for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as BigCommerce. So we have to search for BigCommerce and select it. And now for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as new order created and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect, we have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created this connection, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now it is asking me for these details. So what we have to do is we simply have to open our BigCommerce account, go towards this settings, and after coming over here towards this settings, we have to scroll, go towards this API and then store level API accounts. And what you have to do is you have to click on this create API account, and now it is asking me for the token type, so you have to select this token type and move on further. For the name, I'm going to keep the name as BigCommerce to Sheets. And now let's move on further. Over here is this API path, and in this API path we're going to get this store hash key. You're going to see that in this API path, after after this stores slash, and before this slash v3 is the store hash key. Alright, so let's copy this whole API path and paste it right over here in my workflow. And now let's delete this, which is till slash stores and this slash v3 slash. So this is my store hash key. And now let's move on further, give this client ID and access token. So to get this, we have to give some permissions, and we only have to give the permissions for content, customers, information and settings, marketing, orders and products. So one by one I'm going to give the permissions for this. First we have to give the permission for content, then we have to give the permission for customers, information and setting, marketing. So I'm going to give for customers, information and setting, marketing, orders, and next we have to give it for products. Alright, let's look for the product, and as you can see, so we're going to give the permission for the same, move on further and click on this save. And yes, you're going to see that this is the client ID and this is the access token. So let's first copy this client ID, paste it right over here in my workflow. Now let's copy this access token and do the same, paste it right over here and click on this button which says save. And once we click on this save, with this we have successfully created a connection between BigCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Now let's click on this save and send test request, and now it is saying waiting for webhook response. And in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission. What we have to do is we have to go towards this storefront. So let's go towards this view storefront and we have to purchase a product. So let's say I'm going to purchase this product. Let's go towards this add to cart, and after coming over towards this add to cart, I'm going to click on this checkout. And once we click on this checkout, over here I'm going to enter all of my details. I'm going to keep the email as smart@pabblytudes.com. Let's move on further. I'm going to enter the rest of the details too, and now I'm going to simply enter the shipping method. Click on this continue, and after we click on this continue, you have to enter the card information. Alright, I'm going to enter the card information. As you can see that this is my card information, so I'm going to enter it right over here. Then we have to enter the month and then the year. Now for the name on the card, I'm going to enter it, and for the CVV, I'm going to enter my CVV and click on this place order. And once we click on this place order, our order will be placed using these details. And yes, you're going to see it is saying thank you Smart. With this we have successfully placed the order, and this is the order number. So with this we have successfully completed our test submission. As you can see that Pabbly has captured the response of our test submission. Over here we have received this order number, but you must notice that we haven't received the order details which we want to add in this spreadsheet. We have received this number, but we have not received the name, email, address, zip code, quantity and amount. So what we have to do is we simply have to get these details, and to get these details we have to click on this add new action step. And now for the action application, once again we have to select it as BigCommerce. For the action event we have to select get order by ID and click on this connect. So I have recently connected my BigCommerce account, and if you also recently have connected, you have to go towards the select existing connection and then save. Now for the order ID, I'm going to simply enter the order ID which is 119. So let's enter the order ID, but we are not going to enter it manually, but we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So yes, this order ID will change with every new response received because I want to create this automation which should run in real time for all the new orders, right? So let's click on this save and send test request, and as you can see that we have successfully received the details of our customer which we want to add in our Google Sheets. You're going to see the customer name, you're going to see the address, the phone number, the email address and the rest of the details. And now I'm going to add these details in my Google Sheets. For that, let's click on this add new action step. Now for the action application, we have to select it as Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for Google Sheets and select it. For the action event, we have to select add new row and click on this connect. Once again, if you have already connected your Google Sheets, you can go towards this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then sign in with Google. And once we click on this sign in with Google, we have to select the Gmail account with the help of which we want to connect our Google Sheets. So let's select our Gmail account, and after selecting the Gmail account, Pabbly is asking me for some permissions. So what you have to do is you have to click on this allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for. Don't worry, your data is completely safe with us, and you can click on this allow. And with this, we have successfully created a connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me for the spreadsheet and the sheet. So as you can see, the name of my spreadsheet is payment tracking and the sheet is sheet 1. So let's select the same payment tracking as spreadsheet and the sheet as sheet 1. And now one by one, I'm going to map all the details. First, I'm going to map this ID. Then we're going to move on further. I'm going to map this name name, which is Smart User. We're going to map the first name, put a space, and then the last name. Now let's move on further. I'm going to map this email address. Now I'm going to map the address. So first I'm just going to map the street address, put a comma, then we're going to map the city, put a comma, then we're going to map the state. Now for the zip, I'm going to map the zip. I'm just going to look for it and map it. Now let's move on further. I'm going to map the quantity, and then I'm going to map the total amount. So I'm going to look for the total amount, and as you can see the same, so I'm going to map it. So yes, with this we have successfully mapped all of these details, and now I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And as you can see that we have received the positive response that we have successfully added these details in our Google Sheets. And as you can see that we have successfully added the details in our Google Sheets. So yes, I only added these much details. If you wish, you can definitely add many more details too. So now with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now whenever we're going to receive a new order from BigCommerce, automatically the order details will be added in my Google Sheets. But now let's test this connection in real time. So let's open our storefront. Now let's purchase some another product with the new details, and this time we are going to do a test submission and check that if the details are getting added in Google Sheets automatically or not. So let's purchase this Pabbly. Alright, so let's say I'm going to click on this add to cart and purchase this. I'm going to go towards this checkout, enter the details. I'm going to enter the details which are the new details. Alright, let's enter the details as testing@pabblytunes.com. For the billing, I'm going to keep it as testing user, and the rest of the details, click on this continue. Now let's do the payment. I'm going to simply enter the card details and complete this payment. So I'm using test card details because I'm doing a test submission. Alright, let's click on this place order, and once we click on this place order, yes, you're going to see that with this we have successfully purchased this product, and this is the order number. Alright, so let's open our Google Sheets, and you're going to see that within seconds and in real time all the details are added right over here, be it the ID, the name, the email address, the zip code, the quantity, or the total amount. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and it is running perfectly fine in real time too. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. And for your reference, I'll attach the workflow link of this workflow in the description box below. You can check out my workflow and create this for your own business. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.